Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the fourth day of the race here in 470 Junior World Championship in Bayramoglu Bay in Marmaris Sea, Turkey. Until now we had 7 great races, and this is in credit to the race officer, Mrs. Pinar Koshuner, and her team. They shown top professionalism, and all these days the races were perfect. Also, we had a great organization, hospitality here in the club from Mr. Kemal, who is responsible for accommodation and equipment. And now we are waiting for the 8th race to start.
Now we will see also the result now, and we're ready to start the result. And now we will go to the start line. Elena is there, and she will give us all the information. Elena, you are on air.
We are on the 4th sailing day. 3 minutes remain for the first race of the day to start. Due to rain, to the rain and to light winds, we had the postponement. So, although the first the starting time was scheduled to be on 1 o'clock, we arrived now at we had the postponement, and now we are at 4:30 and we are about to start the first race. We should point out that the Oscar flag is not up because the wind is really light. There is no rain now. There is no rain now. So let's see, we want 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes for the race to begin. You see the teams fighting for a nice, for a good place to start. They want a clear wind and to be in front of the other boats and not in the second line, let's say, in order to start and compete on their 8th race. So let's see. I am at the left side, on the port side. I'm sorry for that. As usual, Margarita's on the other side of the starting line, and we are expecting the boats. In a few seconds we will hear the signal for, that means that they only need 1 minute to start. You see them, they have already taken places on the starting line. It was raining till a few minutes ago, but now actually the sun has come out and the conditions are better. Of course, we do not have such a strong wind like yesterday. We also hear the jury. Today they have a lot of things to do because we have no Oscar flag on. So they have just started. We are following them. I am at the left side of the race area, as I told you before, and as usual. Let's follow them to mark. We have a postponement again. AP is up, so they will come back, they will go back to the starting line. AP is up. AP is up.
As long as we are waiting the race committee to be prepared for the race again because of the postponement, we are going to have some highlights from interviews.
Everyone's enjoying the beautiful sun of Turkey so far. It's a bit maybe hot, but hopefully we're enjoying our time. And I pass it over to Pinaris because I'm sure she will explain the beautiful race.
This is the daily coach meeting.
Well, here, as you know, there's always a spike between the southerly and the northerly wind. Normally, northerly is much stronger, always from the same direction, much better for all of us. But when it looks like it's not going to come, or we have a decent southerly wind, that's when we decide to have a race. So yesterday, as you know, I tried to inform you as much as possible from the VHF2. In the last leg, from the second to the third mark, from the middle, we have received another wind, but we have checked with the race committee, with the jury, the roundings of the second mark, third mark, etc. And we have noticed that there was no issue for us to abandon that race, so we let it stand. And then, as you know, we had another wind and another race. For today, today is even a harder day because the wind is much lower, and the northerly wind might not even arrive at all. The race officers, some of them are out and checking right now. It's very patchy and maximum 4 to 5 knots. So as usual, I will be informing you through the WhatsApp group and also by the flags, so there might be a postponement. And that's how it stands for today. If we have the chance to race, our intention for today will be to first have an in and then an out. Any questions, any comments regarding race management at the moment? Thank you.
And from the jury side, again, there was a very high level of compliance with Rule 42. I think there's been some very good coaching where people were reversing with their lanes. They were really careful about not sculling illegally. There was one penalty on the water. It was a pumping penalty. I would please encourage your sailors, if they do get a penalty, please come to the rest committee, to the jury afterwards, on the water if you can, but ashore, and you are entitled, your sailors are entitled, to a clear explanation, not of what rule they broke, but of what they did. We're all sailors in the jury. We'll talk to them as sailors, not as rules people. And it's useful for the sailor, and it's good for their development. If they accidentally get a penalty or misunderstand a rule and just break it. So that's all from our side.
Thank you. Any questions or comments for the jury? Measurement, do you have anything?
Yeah, I'm very happy with not having problems.
Any questions, comments for measurement? Yes, please.
Oh, not for measurement. For the media vote yesterday, on the first upwind of some of the races, I thought the media vote ended up a little bit inside the fleet. And they're doing a fantastic job. It's been great coverage, but I just maybe some feedback to not put them in the stern.
Sure. They're hearing you right now and taking that feedback.
That's right.
Thank you. They're also sailors. Thank you. Anything else?
Before we move on to the VIP ceremony, the host club is organizing something like a special Turkish donor dinner for all the sailors and all the teams tonight. It will be at 8 o'clock, and they'll be giving you tickets, so you could be entering the facility they have where they have sent the location. So everyone is invited. There is no entry fee or anything, and hope to see you all there. Now we move on to the VIP ceremony. You see that the French is swapping the colors. So in third position we have France 72, Mathis Pacol, Lucie Lejeune. Second position, France 10, Manuel Kanish, third position, France 7, Romain Mallet and Julien Bonnet.
Thank you. I hope we have racing, and good luck to you all. And if not, at least we will see each other at the party today.
We have with us the chairman of the jury. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Please tell us what do you think for the regatta till now, if the athletes are complying with the rules?
Well, we've had 2 days of excellent racing, good conditions, quite a good variety. There's a very high level of rules compliance. Perfect. When it comes to the propulsion rules, that's boats rocking their boats or pumping or sculling, all of that lot. And so far in all of the races, the whole fleet, there's been one penalty, which is excellent, only one. No. By this time you often have 20, so not unusually. But no, it's been good, and really good racing. It's been good tactical racing. Yeah, great event.
So, yes, great event. So, thank you very much. We will talk again in the next days to tell us your opinion about the regatta again, and not only about the complying with the rules, but also in general. What do you think of this championship?
We've had 3 hearings so far, the jury. 2 of them were boats asking for redress, where they thought that something was wrong. And one of them was a protest between 2 boats. They had a slight contact. But the sailors they're knowledgeable. They know what they're doing, and they've been.
That's very nice.
They've been good in the meetings.
That's very, very nice and very promising.
It is promising. It is promising. But you know, it's a good age group at 24. It's a very different feel from the youth events, which is under 19, or the junior events. They're much more, to my mind anyway, much more serious about what they're doing. It's closer to the Olympic fleet than the youth fleet.
You're right. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning.
We had to stop the interviews because now is the second try to start. the race committee. We have about 2 minutes for the start, and the boats are preparing for the new positions, because the previous wind has a very big shift from 180 degrees to 250. That's why the race committee abandoned the start. Now we are preparing, and as we can see, the flag of 1 minute is going to come down.
Now we will go to Elena. Elena is on the sea and is ready to give all information about the start.
We need 1 minute for the first race to start. We had an effort before, but they displayed the AP flag because the wind changed. The wind direction changed. They changed the marks, and now they are ready to begin the race again. Less than 30 seconds for the boats to start sailing upwind. They will sail the outer loop for this first race of the day, and hopefully we will have the time to race another one, to race a second race with inner loop. But anyway, let's see what will happen during their first race. The wind today is light. They just, okay, we have general recall because most of the boats were in front of the starting line, so we have a general recall. They will come back and we will have a third try, a third effort to start this race. The first time we have the AP flag up, and now we have the general recall.
Now, as long as we are waiting for the second preparation of the race, we have to continue the interviews.
Morning.
Morning.
This is the third racing day.
Yes.
What do you think about the two previous? I think they were great. What do you think?
Thank you. Well, we're also very happy because in total we have reached 5 races. The first day, we had 3 races with the northerly wind, and yesterday we were waiting as usual for the northerly, but first race had to begin with a southerly, and we just finished in time to set up the course for the northerly wind, which has arrived. Today and the coming days, it looks like we will be waiting a bit longer for the wind. I just hope that for the last day, when we have earlier closure of the day, we'll have enough time for a last race and the medal race.
What do you think how strong will the wind be today? Do you think it will be like yesterday?
No, I think today will be the day with the lightest wind, and I don't think that it will be more than 7 knots average if we're racing with the southerly. But if the northerly comes, we might have again 11-12 knots.
What do you think of the fleet?
Well, I'm quite happy to see that the youth is nearly as good as the adults, I would say, because as you know, I've been with the 470 for quite a long time. I can say that they're reaching the target times just like the elderly. It's just a joke. When I'm someone of the 470 fleet from the last century, I guess I shouldn't be using such words. But yeah, I have to say that I'm quite proud as 470 International to see such a young and powerful fleet.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I thank you.
We have the French team with us who are actually leading this championship. Good morning, guys. Please tell me your names.
Julien Bunel.
Loman Valade, Manon Penaner,
Pierre Villot, Mathis Paco,
Lucie Degène.
Okay, which part? You are not all from the same part of France, okay? I think. Which part from France are you from?
From Corsica.
Corsica?
From Brittany.
You're sailing together?
Yes.
Okay.
From Brittany too.
And from Brittany too.
Okay, Brittany wins.
South of the France can.
And south too. Perfect. What do you think of the regatta till now? I think you are enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. There are a lot of sun and the condition is good. There are good
competition.
Yeah, good competition. A lot of competitors.
With each other, I think.
It's good.
Basically.
Yeah.
France is competing with France, basically. Yeah. What do you think? Do you like the weather conditions?
Yes, it was a good condition to sail. A lot of concurrence in all the three boats French, and we will see in the last race.
What about you?
Who
is leading now? You are leading?
Yeah.
No, who's first?
You are
leading.
The wind is very shifty, so we can play with each other a lot, and it is difficult to manage to understand the wind, but it's very good conditions.
Do you like light or strong wind? What do
I prefer strong wind.
you
Yes.
prefer strong wind. What about you?
Yeah, me too, for sure.
So today it's a tricky day for you. They say that we have light wind.
Yeah, like every day, I think, but there's a good fight together. So there's still 6 races to go, so we will see.
What about you? What do you think of?
No, it's a good sailing condition, quite hard. Yeah, the wind is really shifty, and yeah, it's not hard to go fast because of there is no waves. So, but no, we are enjoying. It's really warm here. So
yeah, for sure.
It's very warm.
Yeah.
What about the conditions? Are like? Is it like your home? Or completely different?
Completely different.
Completely different.
It's like a lake.
Yeah, it's
Sorry?
It's like a lake. You know, it's difficult because there is no waves, and it's very difficult to do some differences between the speed on between each other. So.
How long have you been here? You have been before the starting of the
2 days.
We have 2 days
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. So just one time in the water, on the water before the regatta?
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
2 times.
Okay. Thank you very much. We will definitely speak again, I think. Let's see if you will change bips again. Good luck to everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now we are back on the race. There are about 3 minutes and 20 seconds for the start, and all the boats are preparing for the best position.
This is the second try for the first race of the day. We are in the 4th day of races. As you can see, I'm gonna go closer. It's the black flag, is because this is not the second, the 3rd try of the day. The weather conditions are not the best. It has not heavy wind, it's light. As you can see from the boats, they are going slowly because of the wind. 30 minutes ago it was a rainy day, now it stopped rain. We don't know for how long, because from yesterday night it was raining for a little, then stopping, raining again. We have almost a minute for the race to start. You can see the boats on the starting line.
We will come back again to the Elena. Elena, you are on air.
Flag, which means that the boats are in front of the finishing of the starting line before the starting signal will be disqualified with black flag, BFD. So the athletes are very careful and in order not to be disqualified. The wind continues to be very light. Flag, Oscar flag is not up, which means that they must be very careful when they move their boats and their sails. Less than 30 seconds for the race to start. I will follow them from the left side as I usually do. Here they are, they just started. And hopefully they will be able to complete this race with no more problems. The wind is light and hopefully they will not have any problems. This is the 470 Junior World Championship here in Kocaeli, Turkey. 36 teams for 3 different continents are taking part in this championship. Till now, this is the 4th racing day, but until now the French teams are the leaders in this regatta. Actually, they are changing places between them every day and they are changing bips. Let's see if they will manage to keep their places also today.
Okay, Elena, now we will go to the other side. Miss Margarita is there. Margarita, you are on air.
Hello from the other side. We are on the right side of the race. You see 2 boats from the fleet. As we said before, the wind is not that heavy, that strong today, so the boats are not going that fast. I'm gonna show you the rest of the fleet. Here we are. It's the first race of the day, the 7th in total. The 7th, no, I'm not sure, the 8th maybe. Yes, the 8th total. We are in the 4th day of racing. You can see the Turkish boat, 88, and behind them the German and the Malaysia boat.
Okay, and now we'll come back, Elena. Elena.
We continue following the athletes, the teams, as they are going upwind to mark number 1. They will have the outer loop. Of course, today, due to light winds, the distance between the starting line and the mark number 1 is shorter. So we may see the mark in the background. From this, the Turkey team with number 890 on their sail have chosen and are leading the race from this side. It remains to be seen what will happen when they start tacking. They just tacked, also the Poland team. So we will see what will happen. We are at the left ley line. We have reached the left ley line. We have reached the left ley line. That's why they have started tacking. We will see what will happen when they start crossing with the boats that shows the other side.
As you can see on your screens, this is the outer loop of the trapezoid. So the boats from the starting line, where is the S and the boat, go up to mark number 1, and then from mark number 1 to number 2, coming down to number 3, where is the gate. Then they come up again on windward scale, that means against the wind, going up to second mark, and then coming down to number 3 again, and a small reach to the finishing line.
Okay, Taki, thank you. Now we will go again to Margarita. Margarita, you are on air.
We are in the middle between the start line and mark number 1. You can see the Polish boat and the Turkish boat. They are the only two boats from the right side. The other fleet is from the left. That's why I'm following them.
The noise you are hearing on your ears is from the engines of the motorboats that's following the race.
We continue to see the fleet. We are almost 300 meters away from mark number 1. Today the race is not that big because the wind is light. We see a boat from Japan. They're turning. We continue here with a boat from Malaysia. We are in the right from the race area. You can see in the deep a yellow thing. This is mark number 1. We're not that far away from mark number 1. And then they will go to mark number 2 because this is the outer they're doing. Where the race outer is 1, 2, 3, 2, 3 finish line. When it's inner is 1, 4, 1, 2, 3 finish line. This is the order of the marks. We continue to see the rest of the fleet. The boats are too close between them. It's not like yesterday and the days before. It wasn't that light the wind. That's why there was a big distance between the first boats and the rest of the fleet. But now, because the wind is light, the boats are going all together. It's gonna be a good race, a nice race to watch because you never know what happened when the distance between them is not that big.
Hey Margarita, thank you very much.
Now you can see the boats getting close to the mark. Where is Elena to give you the order of the rounding?
Elena is on air.
We are at mark number 1 and the boats have arrived. We'll see in a few seconds who will manage to round the mark first in the first place, and I think now here they are rounding the mark. It's from Poland with number 13 on their sail, and in the second position, the second place, we have the boat from Great Britain with number 4. In the third place, we have also the team from Poland with 450, and then the team from Turkey 890. You see them all together passing the mark almost at the same time. We have Japan 416, Slovenia 187, France 7, Greece 9, France 72, Poland 22, Turkey 7, Germany 55, Germany 22. You see them now taking the spinnakers up. Malaysia 3, France 10, Croatia 82, Malaysia 11, Sweden 4, Germany 37. Within a few minutes, not less than 2 minutes, most of the boats passed around mark number 1, and they are heading to mark number 2 as they are having a reach now. It's the outer loop. You see now the last boats rounding mark number 1. Great Britain, Malaysia, and now we have Australia 22, Turkey 88, and Japan 48, 59, 51, rounding the mark. This is the end of mark number 1.
Moment Margarita is near to the mark 2. She will give us all the details. Margarita, on air.
We are between mark 1 and mark 2. We have 50 meters for mark 2. I'm showing you the first 2 boats from Poland 13 and Great Britain 4. We continue to go to mark number 2 as we said, and then we go downwind to mark number 3, to the gates. Actually, mark number 3 and 4 are gates. The first boat for now is the Polish boat with number 13, and second is the British boat with number 4. We have 15 meters for mark number 2. I'm not going too close. I don't want to disturb them, especially today that's not a windy day. So I'm gonna stay away from them. You can see the mark number 2 on your screens. The first boat that will pass by mark number 2 is Poland 13. We continue with Great Britain number 4. As you can see, the wind is so light, they're going so slow. We continue with Poland 450. Then we have Turkey 890, Japan 4716, France 7, Poland 22, Slovenia 187, Turkey number 7, German number 15, France 72, German 22, France 10, Greece 9, Sweden 4, Germany 37, Malaysia 11, We continue down to mark number 3, the gates. As you can see, the boats are going slow. They're trying to do their best with the conditions they have. Today it's not the ideal day for racing, but you know, sailors, they're used to it. They know that there will be days with wind and days with no wind. Today is a day without wind. Actually not without, but with a very light wind. I am continue following the first boats down to mark number 3. Number 3.
The boats are sailing downwind to gate 3, to marks, there are 2 marks actually, this is a gate. They may choose whichever mark they want to round. To mark number 3, the wind continues to be very light. You see them, they have spread all over the racing area, trying to have a clear wind and sail as faster as possible. The previous 3 days we had sun and over 10 knots every day. It's the first day that the wind is so light and the conditions are different. So let's see if that will make any difference to the finishing order, to the results. They need only 70 meters, the first boats of course need only 70 meters to start to round mark number 3, to pass through the gate and round one of the 2 marks and start sailing upwind again to mark number 2. You see them here, they have taken up their spinnakers. They must be very careful when they use their bodies and when they move actually, and when they adjust their sails, and because they cannot, Oscar flag is not up and it's forbidden to pump. So let's see. Less than 50 meters for the first boat. The boats are
The first boat just passed by mark number 3, it was Polish, boat number 13. Continue with Great Britain boat, mark, number 4. We have Polish boat 450. We continue with Japan, 4716. We have French boat number 7, Germany number 55, Turkey number 7. We continue with Poland 22, Germany 22, Slovenia. From the other mark we have France 72, France 10, Greece 9, Polish 7. They continue upwind to mark number 3, I'm sorry, to mark number 2, then going downwind to mark number 3 and then to the finish line. We continue to watch the boats pass by between the two marks. Today it's not a windy day, as we said before, but it is what it is. The athletes, they give you the best with the conditions they have.
Μαργαρίτα, κάτι σφυράνε αυτοί. Όταν μπορέσεις, πες μου τι σφυράνε.
Now we give the microphone to Elena that follows the boats up to mark number 2.
So, this is their second upwind. This is their second upwind to mark number 2. Most of the boats chose the right mark as they were sailing downwind, and they were also informed that there is a change in mark number 2. The wind is a little bit stronger, not much, but a little bit stronger, and the distance is a little bit longer now. The first boat that rounded mark number 3 was Poland 450 and I am following them. They chose the left side of the racing area to sail upwind. Actually, they did that also in the first upwind, and it was a nice choice for them. They are followed by Japan 4716, France 7, also very near. I will try to show you the rest of the boats. Here is Japan, and a little bit behind is France 7. Here they are. You see them sailing upward to mark number 2. I am almost at the left ley line, so I think that in a few minutes, in less than a minute, Poland will tack, and we will follow them as they are sailing on port tack towards mark number 2. There are two boats, as far as I can see, that chose the other side of the racing area. I don't know whether they will pass in front of Poland when they cross. It remains to be seen. Now they started tacking. The boats have started tacking. Let's see if they made the right choice, or the boats who chose the other side and the other mark also had a better idea. Here you can see them in the background. You may see them in the background, and it seems as if they cross in front of Poland and Japan. Here are the boats from this side. It seems that those two boats that shows the other side made a good choice. Let's see. Because everything contained. You see Poland and Japan tacking again. Here they are. They tacked again. They did not cross with the other boats. We see here France 7 passing behind Japan and Poland. They will have to tack because they are very near to the left ley line. We are trying to stay as far away from them as possible because it is very important not to bother the athletes. And now that the wind is light, it's even more important. So they tacked again. Here we see Poland, Japan. Let's see what will happen with the rest of the boat. I see that the two boats who chose the other side are clearly passing in front of Poland and Japan. They are nearer to the mark number 2, and I'm sure that they will round mark 2 in the first and second place. But there is another interesting crossing between Poland 450 and the other boats that chose the right side. Let's see if Poland will manage to stay at least in the first 3 boats. Here we see, let's see. Oh, it's another boat from Poland. They tacked. So, let's see who did the difference, who made the difference in this race. They chose the right side. It's Poland 22, I think, and Great Britain 4. You see them here, let's see them. Great Britain 4 and Poland 22 made the difference in this in this race. They chose the right side. Their choice was excellent, and now they will pass mark number 2, first and second. Here is Poland 22. They will round mark number 1 in a few seconds. So, Poland, no, not 22, I'm sorry. The number is Poland 13. So, Poland 13 just rounded mark number 2 and are heading to the gate again, and then a small reach to the finishing line. And then we have GBR 4. An excellent second upwind for the team from Poland and from Great Britain. Here they are. So let's see who will round third and fourth, in the third and in the fourth place. So we have Poland 13, Great Britain 4, and we have to wait for a few seconds to see who will pass, who will round the mark third. I think it's Sweden 4, I think. So yes, in the third place we have Sweden 4. Now they pass the mark, they round the mark and they take their spinnaker up. And then we have Slovenia 187. Now we have Poland 450. They managed to stay in the first 5 boats. Then we have Poland 22. We have Japan 4716, Greece 9, and Turkey 890. Now rounding the mark. Then we have France 4, Turkey 7, France 10, Germany 12, and Germany 55 just after them. Then we have Malaysia 11, Croatia 88, and France 72. And the next boat is from Germany with number 79 on their sail. We have Poland 7.
And mark number 3, the gates mark number 3. I'm showing you the first boat from Poland with number 13. Behind them is the British boat with number 4, and the rest of the fleet is a lot of meters away. You can see them right now. The wind is still light. We continue going downwind to mark number 3. The weather is not that hot today because as you can see, the sun is hide behind the clouds. A lot of clouds today. We had rain today from yesterday night actually. Now we are lucky. There's no rain. We are in the middle between mark number 2 and mark number 3. After that is the finish line. I'm gonna repeat that is the first race of the day. We are in the 4th day. It is the 8th race in total. There are 36 boats, 72 athletes from 14 different countries and 3 continents. I'm gonna show you the rest of the fleet slowly. I'm turning around. They spread left and right. We have here the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the rest of the boat. There's a lot of distance between 1st, 2nd, and the rest of the fleet. I'm gonna show you now what I mean a lot of distance. Here is the 2nd and here is the 1st boats. We're talking about 30 meters between 1st and 2nd and 40-45 between 2nd and the rest of the fleet. So, I'm showing you again the first boat, the Polish boat. It's not gonna be a fight between the first and the second place, but for the rest, the third, the fourth and the fifth, it's gonna be a fight. I'm showing you right now the boats. Here we are, the third, the fourth and the fifth. It's gonna be a fight for these places, for those places, I'm sorry. We are now less than 100 meters away. We have the British and we have the Polish again. We are 40 meters away, 35 meters away from the gates, and after that you see the white boat. This is the boat from the finish line. It's a boat and a mark. They have to cross that line. It's not an exact line, it's a infinite, it's an imaginary line between the two marks.
They are heading to the finishing line, which is nearby, which is near, not nearby, sorry, which is near. It's a small reaching to the finishing line. Here they are. We will follow them. There is a distance between them and the second boat, which is from Great Britain with number 4. So here they are. Poland 13 wins this race, the first race of today, of the fourth sailing day. The 8th race in general. Here they are. They need only 30 meters to cross the finishing line. And we are here to follow them till they cross it and hear the finishing signal. 20 meters to the finishing line. The finishing line is very near to the shore today. You may see. So here they are. Poland 13 wins this race with a magnificent second upwind and a very nice downwind also. So here is Poland 13, the winner of this race, and we are expecting in a few seconds Great Britain 4 also to cross the line. You will see them, you will see the team in just a few seconds. Great Britain 4. So Great Britain 4 crossed the line just now. The third boat is from Sweden, and you will see them in a bit on your screen crossing the line. So let's see. Sweden 4 in the third place. It seems as if we're going to have a second race today. Yes, we are going to have a second race today. They're heading to the starting line. So, Sweden 4. And in the fourth place, we have the team from Japan with number 4716 on their sail. They will cross the line in a few seconds. And now we have many boats approaching the finishing line. The distances are shorter between the next group of the boats. And we have Poland 450 and Slovenia 187. Poland 450 and Slovenia 187. Then we have Greece 9. Greece 9. Then we have France 7 and France 10. And then we have Turkey 7. And then we have Germany 55 crossing the line. The next team is also from France with the number 72 on their sail. France 72. You see them wearing the yellow bibs, which means that they are first in the results up until now. It remains to be seen what will happen after this race. Then we have Croatia 88, Malaysia 11, Germany 12. We have Turkey 890 and Poland 22, Germany 15. Now crossing the line, Poland 7. Germany 79, Turkey 9. You can also hear the seagulls. It's unbelievable, very nice picture. Germany 37, Japan 48-59.
We are watching now the rest of the fleet finishing. That was also another very good race with excellent management from the race officials. Very good team. And now we continue the interviews until the next race to come.
The Greek team, Lambis and Eleni. Hello guys, tell us what you think of the regatta so far. You are in the 6th place, which is a good place.
Yeah. A good place. Okay, personally I'm not so satisfied yet, but we are halfway there, and the conditions, in my opinion, are a bit more difficult than I expected, to be honest. We also struggle a lot with the starts. We are not used to racing with both. In Greece we are alone. We didn't travel so much this year, so it's a bit more difficult, I think.
So every day it's better for you?
Yes, it's mostly training actually. Yes. I don't know.
Today, do you like the fact that there will be light wind, or you prefer strong wind? Because they told us that today they expect light winds.
I don't have a preference.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good. What about
in a few words, we need to keep doing what we know well to do, and we have really worked on our trainings before. Yes, the French guys and the Turkish are super consistent. It's the details that matters, and yes, we need to stay focused and keep going.
So, in the first day you told us that your goal is to be, you told me in the first 5, I think. No.
No, I said the podium, but the French guys and the Turkish are super good. But we'll keep.
Yes, what about the Polish?
And the Polish
yesterday
also,
they did an amazing reaching.
Yes,
I couldn't believe it.
The last race was amazing, not only the reaching. It's not about, it's so many factors.
Yes, and it's a bit tighter for us because we have a really bad race from the first day. Yes, so yes, it's a bit tight for us.
I wish you good luck from the bottom of my heart, believe me. And we will see you on the water also.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have the team with, from Turkey with number 1, I think, on your sail. Hello guys, good morning.
Hello.
What do you think of the regatta so far?
The regatta is actually so nice, but we are waiting for the northern wind every day because the southern wind and northern wind fights. So yeah, it was nice and it's a good opportunity for us to learn. We are so new to this boat.
Oh, how long have you been sailing in this boat?
1
month?
Yeah.
Wow!
We are really new to this.
So it's a good practice, a good training, eh?
Yeah, and we are seeing the other countries how they sail, and it's really good for us.
So you told me before that you're from around here, I think. What you told me about? Where are you from?
Istanbul.
So have you been sailing in this area before, or it's your first time here?
No, we trained a lot in here actually. Okay. The past months we were training and we learned the wind.
The wind.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, and I really wish you good luck and happy training and happy sailing, of course.
Thank you.
Good morning to the German team. I would like you to tell me your names.
Hi, I'm Torben.
I'm Bente.
Colin.
And Laura. So you are Germany 15 and you are German?
55.
55. Okay guys, what do you think of the regatta so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite tricky conditions sometimes. But yeah, weather is nice and we have a nice competition there.
Strong competition?
Yeah, I mean, most of the junior field is here and yeah, it's quite nice to fight against them.
Do you like the weather conditions? Do you like this, the wind? Do you prefer strong wind, light wind?
Normally we prefer like the lighter conditions because we are a pretty light team. So,
so today is your day?
We will see, we will see. But yeah. We managed pretty well in the stronger wind as well. So
how long have you been sailing together and how long have you been sailing in 470?
Like we are not sailing together.
Oh, sorry. So
what's your
team
partner? But
sorry, you should change the places. So how long have you been sailing together?
I mean, we started 470 sailing together in 2019, but then there was COVID and so on. So I mean, our first Junior World Championship was in 2021.
Okay.
And since then, we always were able to compete in the other championships.
Will you come to Greece after for the 470? So I will see you there also.
Yes.
Maybe. What about you? Tell us what you think of the
So
regatta.
just to clarify, we're also not sailing together. We are different teams.
Okay, let's. So you are sailing together.
Yeah.
You are sailing with who?
My hand is sitting.
Okay, and you are sailing with who? With her.
Yes.
Okay, come, join us, please. So what do you think of the regatta up till now? We are Germany 55, you told me.
Germany 55.
Okay.
Yeah, so far. So yeah, it's really tricky. So far we didn't quite manage to like find our rhythm and like really perform the way we want it.
Okay.
But yeah, we're optimistic that we can change that.
You have
today.
6 races. Okay.
Yes.
Do you like light weather or strong winds? What do you prefer?
I think we are quite good in light winds, but it's even better for us if it's strong wind, because we are quite a heavy team, so then we can use that to our advantage. And yeah, so far the wind strength was quite good for us.
What's your goal for this regatta?
We want to finish in the top 10,
In the top 10, okay.
to get in the medal race and then see how we can do there.
Perfect. What about you?
Also top 10, so medal race and maybe top 5 would be great.
Perfect. Thank you very much, and I wish you a good sailing day. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have here, tell me your name please.
My name is Juni Karima.
She's from Malaysia. What do you think of the regatta so far? Do you like the weather here, the wind I mean?
Yeah, the wind.
It's very hot, eh?
Yeah, it's very hot. The wind a little bit tricky because you need to look at the shifty with the wind. So far it's a good weather here, and we exciting for today's race. Hope we can do better than yesterday. Yeah.
You prefer light or strong wind?
We prefer strong a little bit than yesterday for sure, because when the strong we can work more harder. If the light wind is so hard to catch up the another opponent if we were left behind. Yeah.
What's your goal for this regatta? What do you want to achieve?
We aim for top 10 in the
medal race.
Yeah, in the medal race. If we can do better, maybe we can get into top 5. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I wish you a good sailing day. Thank you very much.
You can see now the results up to the 8th race.
Hasta λίγη ώρα, σιγά σιγά.
As long as we are waiting for the race committee to fix the course due to wind change and wind shift, we see the plan of the race course. On the first race today, we had the outer loop that was on the right side of the screen, as you see, and normally now we are going to have the inner loop that is on the left side. They start, they go up to mark number 1, then they're coming down immediately downwind to mark number 4, gate number 4. They're coming up for the second upwind, going to number 2 mark, and then number 3, and straight to the finishing line. As we are informed, some drops of rain are coming down. The wind is very light, very low. The race committee is waiting, and probably the wind is not enough. We need more than 6 knots to start the race, and the AP flag is up. So this flag, as we call it AP, is the flag that postpones the race until something will be fixed, or the wind is coming, or the course is setting well, and everybody has to wait until this flag can come down. As we can see, somebody from the race committee is heading up the compass and also the wind speed, and they are waiting for the correct wind to start the race. This is one of the jury boats that following the regatta. Without them, it's not possible to secure that all the crews and all the teams are behave well and to comply with the racing rules of sailing.
In the jury committee there is also a Greek person, Mr. Skilitsis.
Now a general plan from the drone. The postponement flag is still up. The wind is dying. So we have to wait until the good conditions, up to 6 knots, to start the regatta. Once again, you can see the results, including the 8th race, the first race of the day. Back to the race committee boat again. All the staff are waiting, all the sailors are waiting for the wind to be more than 6 knots to start the race. The postponement flag just came down, and as far I can see, they are going to abandon the races for the rest of the day because the A flag is under the AP flag. They prepare this, and in a few seconds they announce to the athletes to go back to the yacht club, and we finish for today. So AP and Alpha means no more racing for today. We see you tomorrow.
Ελάτε έξω, παιδιά. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ.
So after the results, we have to announce you that tomorrow is the last day of the racing, qualifying racing, and on Saturday the 10 first boats, they're going to have the medal race. From all the team of live streaming from Hellenic Sailing Federation, we say goodbye to you.